Last tick was 7 hours and 40 minutes ago, at 10:20. Commander, there is a new Galnet article since your last session, titled Caspian Explorer Trials deemed a resounding success. All circuits are now fully active and engaged.
This is an important announcement. Security surveillance is in effect at this facility at all times. Acts of aggression will be met with an appropriate response. We would like to remind all commanders to avoid blocking access to docking pads during arrival and departure. Ensure you have received authorization before entering the docking bay. If you don't have access permission, please exit the facility immediately. If you're unable to complete docking procedures within your time slot, you'll need to exit the bay and resubmit a docking request. Greetings to all visitors. Please align to your assigned path, and thanks for choosing this facility. We would like to welcome all commanders to this facility. Please ensure you complete all docking procedures within the allocated time. Services at this starport are constantly being updated. Remember to visit every time you pass through the system. This facility offers a range of services. Check your information panel after docking for more details. This is a flight regulations reminder. Please do not obstruct the access corridor during arrival or departure. Thank you, and enjoy your stay. We will be forced to respond to aggressive action. For peace of mind, please stow ship weapons well inside the docking bay. This is a flight regulations announcement. Please proceed now to your assigned path on time standby and break the other docking area. Ensure you have received authorization before entering the docking bay. If you don't have access permission, please exit the facility immediately. Unlawful behavior in and around the starport is not permitted. We thank commanders for their cooperation. This is a message to all commanders. Please reduce your speed while maneuvering your ship inside the docking bay. We would like to welcome all commanders to this facility. Please ensure you complete all docking procedures within the allocated time. This facility offers a range of services. Check your information panel after docking for more details. Greetings to all visitors. Please align to your assigned pad, and thanks for choosing this facility. If you're unable to complete docking procedures within your time slot, you'll need to exit the bay and resubmit a docking request. In order to keep bay traffic flowing smoothly, please follow standard operating procedures and request docking permission before entering the starport. We advise that all commanders be aware of their speed while in and around the starport. Thank you for your cooperation.
Commanders, here we are. It is time for the final stream of the year. It has already come down to 16th of December, 2025. Absolutely crazy how quickly it has gone past. But here we are. Here we are. And I am happy to be back in front of you, Julian, with the wolf emoji. Good to see you, my friend, and welcome to the chat. Well, I hope you've all had a fantastic week so far, and let's pray that today's stream runs smoothly, as opposed to a stream where we have difficulty from YouTube's. So fingers crossed. the year.
In order to keep main
Just
traffic flowing smoothly,
I think it was. But how time has flown, and here we are, 40 subscribers strong, thanks to all of you, and you know, just a growing wolf pack in the den. It is such a pleasure to have you all and to enjoy your company together.
the docking bay.
So I decided to end the 2025 year of streaming
Remember to
with
every time you pass through the
Elite Dangerous.
ensure you have received authorization before entering the docking bay. If you don't have access permission, please exit the facility immediately. If you're unable to complete docking procedures within the time, exit the bay and resume the docking. Please proceed to land on your assigned pad in a timely manner and refrain from obstructing other docking areas. We will be forced to respond to aggressive actions. For peace of mind, please stow ship weapons while inside the docking bay. We would like to welcome all commanders to this facility. Please ensure you complete all docking procedures within the allocated time. This is a message to all commanders. Please reduce your speed while maneuvering your ship inside the docking bay. In order to keep bay traffic flowing smoothly, please follow standard operating procedures and request docking permission before entering the starport. Ensure you have received authorization before entering the docking bay. If you don't have access permission, please exit the facility immediately. We would like to remind all commanders to avoid blocking access to docking areas during arrival and departure. We advise that all commanders be aware of their speed while in and around the starport. Thank you for your cooperation. This is an important announcement. Security surveillance is in effect at this facility at all times. Acts of aggression will be met with an appropriate response. We will be forced to respond to aggressive actions. For peace of mind, please stow ship weapons while inside the docking bay. This facility offers a range of services. Check your information panel after docking for more details. Access to docking facilities requires flight control authorization. Please submit a request before entering the docking bay. We would like to welcome all commanders to this facility. Please ensure you complete all docking procedures within the allocated time. Unlawful behavior in and around the starport is not permitted. We thank commanders for their cooperation. In order to keep bay traffic flowing smoothly, please follow standard operating procedures and request docking permission before entering the starport. Services at this starport are constantly being updated. Remember to visit every time you pass through the system. This is a message to your commanders. Please reduce your speed while maneuvering your ship inside the docking bay. If you're unable to complete docking procedures within the time limit, you need to exit the bay and resubmit a docking request.
Testing.
Announcement. Security surveillance is in effect at this facility at all times. Acts of aggression will be met with an appropriate response. We will be forced to respond to aggressive actions.
Audio input capture, yeah. So the audio that I currently have is coming from my headset, although it's not coming from my mic, which is not ultimately phenomenal. For some strange reason, my mic is just not presenting itself as an input.
If you don't have access permission, exit the facility immediately. This is a message to all commanders. Please reduce your speed while maneuvering your ship inside the docking bay. If you're unable to complete docking procedures within your time slot, you'll need to exit the bay and resubmit a docking request. We would like to remind all commanders to avoid blocking access to docking pads during arrival.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
This facility offers a range of services.
Okay.
Check your information panel after docking for more details. We advise that all commanders be aware of their
Yeah.
in and around the starport. Thank you for your
I've just it's so crazy, man. I just updated OBS. OBS just had an update before the stream. And for some strange reason my actual mic is no longer showing in the sources. Oh, now it's working. Of course. There we go. So now, yeah, now it should be okay. Thank you both, Julian and Rebecca. Really appreciate it. Julian, what a legend. Thanks for the plug. All good now, it seems. Rebecca, Julian, thank you very much for both of your help. I really appreciate it. It has been a hell of a start to the end of the year stream. Delivered the speech of my life, which unfortunately will never ever be heard now. So I'm just going to do my best to remember what I said. I have no idea what happened. Ridiculous. I think I updated OBS just before the start of the stream, and for some strange reason, my mic just wasn't listing as an input at all, as a output. Input? No, as an input. Yeah, it wasn't listing as an input, so luckily, thanks to you guys, managed to solve that situation. Just unplugged and replugged, the usual technique. Okay, let's just reset. So, thank you very much for joining me. Here we are on the final stream of the year 2025. It has been a incredible year in the stream here, an incredible year in the Xerowolf family. The wolf pack has grown stronger to 40, something I was not expecting, and continues to grow stronger. Thanks to all of you and your support, especially Rebecca, Jillian in the chat. Absolutely just helping out and just supporting, and people just, you know, vocalizing in chat has always been a real pleasure. Even those of you who have been in the shadows, I still really appreciate your support. All the likes, all the subscriptions, all of that is going such a long way to supporting the channel. So thank you so much to all of you. I hope you've all had a phenomenal year to date. It is the 16th of December already, 2025, and a year it has been. I cannot wait to bring you, hopefully, more content come 2026. And as Julian said, thanks for the plug. As Julian said, check out my description below. I've left a link to my voice acting channel where you can hear, I'm just quoting Julian here, my voice in its full glory. So that'll be Stefan Sounds Good. Thank you very much to those of you who have checked it out and supported it. It is so helpful. Voice acting has always been my dream, but I've always loved streaming, so hanging out with all of you has been a pleasure this year, and I, fingers crossed, hope to continue to do it next year as well. I've decided to close out this year's content with some more Elite gameplay. We have done so much, and we've achieved significant amounts. We've even managed to accrue enough money for the squadron carrier, developed and purchased the squadron carrier. And now, on today's focus, what I'm intending to do is I am trying to finalize the Imperial Cutter build, which I've now made into a laser mining ship, since the release of the Panther Clipper Mark II has basically just rendered the Imperial Clipper as totally defunct for... Okay, this mic is sensitive, so I'm trying not to touch the cable. I saw that it just dipped the scene again, but it's back. Unbelievable. Anyway, so that is the plan. I'm going to also install the Prismatic shield generator, which was unlocked by achieving rank 33 with Aisling Duval in the PowerPlay cycle. So that is really awesome. I'm going to outfit this absolute beauty, the Federal Corvette, with it, as well as the Cobra Mark V, our all-purpose ship, as well as a new power unit, and we're just going to visit various engineers, outfit the ship, maybe even have a carrier jump in the process so that we can get to engineers quicker. And then if there's any time left, we might continue our exploration journey so that we can achieve the official Triple Elite and the unofficial Quadruple Elite, and we'll just have Mercenary Elite left to achieve. Without further ado, let's get started. And let's head on in.
Affirmative, Commander.
So, I will be flicking between,
We're docked at on body, in Enyanmu.
Inara.
We're on foot.
And YouTube. Welcome.
The maximum jump range for this ship is 29.28 light years.
Okay. Welcome to the hangar of EBS Annihilation, the squadron carrier. We will be going to board the Retribution, my personal fleet flagship, the Federal Corvette. An absolute beauty of a ship. I love this ship so much. So stunning. As per usual in the full black color scheme, the midnight black color scheme that I have on it. And we will be flying to Jameson Memorial, where we will be upgrading the Prismatic shield
We're aboard
generator.
Ebb's Retribution, your Federal Corvette.
Let's take her top side as we set our jump destination.
The maximum jump range for this ship is 30.1 light years.
Oh, that is not the right one. Jameson Memorial is where we're headed.
Setting course for Shinrata Desra. System is just one jump away.
Landing clamp disengaged. Restrict speed until clear of our carrier.
Oh, it just sounds so impressive, doesn't it? Here's an external look. It's so dark you can't even see it in the darkness. That is what I love. Isn't it beautiful? So we take our jump to Shinrata Desra. What do we have in Shinrata Desra?
You have less than no fire zone. Good luck and fly safely, Commander.
We have the system which is only accessible to the
Now jumping to Shinrata Desra.
to the elite pilot. So anyone who's achieved elite status in any one of the ranks
The star we are
has access
approaching
to
is
this
scoopable.
system, and we get 10% off on all purchases there. Okay,
This
we're
is
going
the
to need
final
to
stop in our current route.
manually fly this.
We have a places of interest
which
entry
is
for this
always
system, filed under ship discounts.
tricky.
No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold. Commander.
Zoko, hello, hello. You have missed so much excitement at the very start of the stream. I'm sure you would have been very happy to see it. All of the technical issues. My mic not being, for some strange reason, plugged in. But it's all solved. Let's go indeed.
Come check out our extensive ship and outfitting selection at Jameson Memorial. 10% discount on all items.
So we're heading now to Jameson Memorial for a discounted prismatic shield generator with my favorite ship, the Federal Corvette, which is my space combat ship. I don't fly against other players, so this is a PvE, player versus environment ship build that I have going. And because I don't have a automated supercruise or docking computer, I'm going to have to fly this in manually. All good now indeed. Thank you very much to Julian and Rebecca. An absolute dream team on this one. Stunning world here. It's a Earth-like world. Founder's world. This is not Earth. Earth is in the Sol system. This is the Shinratra Desra system. Desra system. So we are approaching Jameson Memorial now. And here we go. Let's take her in. We have a very nice angle of approach here.
You've entered the no-fire zone. Keep those weapons stowed.
Core Dynamics X-Ray Echo, Romeo. You must...
Commander, landing pad 40 is located at 4 o'clock at the back
So we're
when
being
entering the
given-
slot with green lights to your right.
Okay, so it's on the back right landing pad. Thank you very much to Edie. We can now locate it much easier. So, best way to do this manually is just to align this as early as you can from the outside. We like to have the green on the right. And now...
Scan detected.
Wow. Perfect. Not a single touch. There's landing pad 40. Perfect. This is... looks like you can do it with a bit of extra light. Well... Oh, you mean for me, personally, yeah. I'll sort that out in momentarily. Let me just land this ship first. So I'm doing this manually here. I'm just taking it nice and slow. There we go.
We have
Perfect.
docked at Jameson Memorial.
Here's the ship from the outside. Beautiful, isn't she? Look at that. Oh, stunning. Absolute powerhouse. EBS Retribution is her name. Let me just quickly turn on some more light. So, thank you very much, Zorko, indeed. Here we are at the famed Jameson Memorial, which is the space station for elite pilots. This is the system and the station where we can get everything at 10% discount. This is another reason why we love to come here. And this is what we're doing here, precisely. We are going to outfit my... ship now. I'm just going to make sure I pull up the exact correct specifications that I've prepared for myself. Loadout comparison, using Inara. Right, so what I want in my optional internals is I want a prismatic shield generator. So I had a fantastic 7A shield generator, but we're about to upgrade it big time. Let's go to shield generators. Let's get that 7A prismatic shield generator, costing us 67.5 million credits. It says 2.5% reduction from elite discount, but it's actually a 10% reduction if I'm not mistaken. It should be at least.
Commander, I recommend you quit and then reopen outfitting once you have completed your module changes, in order for me to accurately track the stored modules.
Lovely. No problem. We are fine though. And we also have, as planned, a Cargo rack. I decided to remove the planetary vehicle hangar because I just thought, might as well just have some cargo in there, and then towards the end of a pirate cleanup, I could just load my cargo bay with some nice little cargo, get attacked a little bit more, handle all of that, no problem, and then just peace out. We'll see how it goes, and if it's not good, then I'll just put a fighter hangar in there or something. Make it a little bit more fun. So that is the only thing I wanted to install on this front. We're going to have to do engineering, I believe, somewhere else for it. Let me just check. Shield generators. What is the one that I have saved? Not enhanced low power. I do not want that one. Okay, so in that case, what we're going to do is we're going to take our top side again. We're going to go back to the carrier. We're then going to bring the Cobra over. And we're going to get the Cobra's equipment.
System is just
and then
one jump
we
away.
are going to start heading to engineers.
Commander, if you reopen the commodities list at our current station, I will access its commodity prices and check for the best available commodities.
So let me just pull up the specifications of my Cobra, so I know exactly what I'm getting. Prismatic shield generator and a power plant. Got it. Okay, let me... Excellent. Thank you very much. Alright, let's head off.
Detachment complete. You are go for departure.
So I like to generally align to the center. There we go, nearly. Rotate, and then send around. 100 is the speed limit. Since we're doing it manually, there's no ship-guided system, so we don't know who's coming in, who's going out, but it seems, according to the radar, we should be safe heading out now. Well, we want to be fairly close to the top. Lovely. And we can boost out. It's always a close, tight fit every time. Nerve-wracking. But I have done this manually a few times. Alright, time to jump back to the carrier.
We see you. Core Dynamics Whiskey Oscar Alpha 4. Stand by.
Jumping to Enyanmu.
So I positioned the squadron carrier a nice
This star we are heading
jump
to is
away, just
scoopable.
one jump away from Jameson Memorial, where we actually still had space on the parent star, so we wouldn't have to travel like crazy.
We have reached our target destination.
But as soon as we
No
equip
bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold,
Cobra.
Commander.
I feel like we might jump the carrier. Well, I'll see what the jump distance is to Felicity Foss here. She's the one who's going to improve the FSD, which is the frame shift drive, the ability to make you jump from system to system, with the cutter. Ultimately, there's only two things to be improved with the Cobra and the Corvette. I'll double check what those are in a minute. There is our squadron carrier, the EBS Annihilation. 27 billion for that.
Welcome, Commander. Please request docking
Only
permission
took a
before
little bit of time to get it, but
operational
we got there.
Permission granted. Please approach your designated landing pad in good time.
That is landing pad 19 on the left-hand side.
Landing at 19. Commander. Welcome.
It does look amazing, though.
Welcoming party to docking bay 19.
Interesting music. For this one, we can travel a little bit quicker to get to the EBS Annihilation. From all of the items that I picked up in settlements, I already sold the majority of them, and we've already made a good 100 million for the carrier. So, like I said, that's pretty much how the carrier pays for itself. Just a little bit of settlement work, and Pick up a few components that I don't need anymore. Sell them at 10,000% markup, and commanders who are lazy just buy them. So they can upgrade their weapons and gear. I think I overshot it a bit. Or marginally. Not bad. There we go. Lovely.
We have docked at Ebo's.
And we head back down and switch the ships.
Hangar crew is ready. Our services are available for use, Commander.
Okay, so for the upgrades for Retribution, which is this ship, and Kratos, we need to go to Lei Chung for the prismatic shields and Hiratani for the power plant. What I want to see, we'll see it in just a second. I know I can just switch to the ship, but you know, for role-playing purposes, we'll head to the shipyard and switch there.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
Look how big this hangar is in this ship, just stunning. Beautiful. So, let's head on over and get our new, or get the EBS Kratos out, the Cobra Mark V, my most common and most traveled ship. So we head to the shipyard and we pull out Kratos. What we can do, we need to remember to shift over the shield generator that we've picked up to this ship, to the squadron carrier, so that we can just have it. There we go. Cobra Mark V is ready. So here is my Cobra Mark V, an absolute dart. Phenomenal little ship.
We're aboard EBS Kratos, your Cobra Mark V.
Let's take her top side.
The maximum jump range for this ship is 60.55 light years.
And we're heading back to Jameson Memorial.
Setting course for Shinrata Desra. System is just one jump away.
Look at this ship. Just effective, you know? So effective. Quick, rapid. Does everything it needs to.
Landing platform is engaged. You are clear to leave.
No hard points. We don't need it to be weighed down.
Control to commander.
It's got an insane jump range, 60 light years.
Speed restrictions have been
Top
lifted.
speed of
Until next time,
660
Commander.
when boosted. I mean, it's rapid. It'll outrun anything.
Get them hell out there, commander.
Okay, so now
We're jumping to Shinrata Desert. This star we are heading to is scoopable.
I just need to make a decision here.
This is the final stop in our current route. We have a places of interest entry for this system, filed under ship discounts.
Should be, I don't think
No
I
bodies
have,
match
no.
your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
Question now is where to direct my carrier jump.
Welcome to Shinrata Desra, home of the Pilots Federation. Come check out our extensive ship and outfitting selection at Jameson Memorial. 10% discount on all items.
It's amazing that we actually have a 12.5% discount therefore. So, approaching Jameson Memorial, this ship, on the other hand, does have an automated docking system, which makes things nice and relaxing. We can basically plan everything we need to plan. While the ship's being taken in. Those little almost moving stars are actually ships in super cruise like we're in. We're just going much quicker than them. Amazing canopy as well. Here we are.
Commander Donna Spiridium is online.
Just approaching Jameson Memorial for the third and final time today.
Docking instructions received. Aligning
So,
with the station's entry
now-
vector. Please stand by.
Let's see. Well, we need to visit definitely Ley. And Hiratani. Along with, obviously, an array of others. So let's just have a look. Hiratani is over here, which is miles away from anyone. Okay.
Landing gear deployed.
And then Ley.
We have docked at Jameson Memorial.
What about Felicity? Okay. So it seems to me that it's better if we jump to Felicity in Dekiat, 101 light years, and then from there Kira? Oh, but Ley is the one who's needed for all of the prismatic shield generators. And Hira's all the way down here.
Engaging shield integrity analysis.
Okay, so we need Ley, Tiana, Didi, Tiana,
Looks like there's a
Celine
stress
Jean,
anomaly in
bro.
shield matrix section 12D.
Roger. I'm redistributing power flow to stabilize matrix stress. Initiating adjustments.
That's Ley, huh? No. Okay, Ley's all the way out here on his own. It might be beneficial to send the carrier there, because the one thing that's going to take an absolute decade to move is the what's it called? The Corvette. The Corvette has a disastrous jump range. So I'm thinking we maybe shift.
The assembly actually voted it through.
Let me see how many carriers are in Laxac. 16, 16, 13. Maybe we shift the carrier there.
Maybe, but Kane's been saying we should support alliance-bound businesses for years.
I just think that would be the best course of action, honestly. Let's send this ship down, and let's get shifting our carrier. So let's set the jump for Ley.
Serious Corp just got the boot from Defense OPS.
Ley Cho. Okay, it
Fleet
just
carrier jump
activated
to
the jump.
Laxac
Damn
has
it.
now been initiated.
Oh well. Nice. So glad I had to say in exactly where in the system we're going to be landing, but oh well, it is what it is. Anyway, alright, so we are going to outfit the Cobra with underneath the planetary vehicle hangar, we want a 3A prismatic shield generator. Prismatic shield generator 3A. Lovely. Yes.
Commander, I recommend you quit and then reopen outfitting once you have
And
completed
we
your module
want
changes, in order for
an
me to
improved
accurately
power
track the
plant
stored
as well.
modules.
Lovely. Lovely indeed. Okay. So, let's take this bad boy over. Okay, it's not generating any power. What we will do for the
Commander
time being,
Knight_Killercat is online.
until we generate the correct power is we could probably take the shield boosters offline. We could put the planetary vehicle hangar on a 3. What else is needed? Maybe fuel scoop. Perfect. Lovely jubbly.
Shields online.
So let's take this ship back to the fleet carrier, to the squadron carrier. And then hopefully jump
Setting course for
with
Enyanyu.
our
System
Imperial
is just
cutter
one jump away.
out in time.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing restraints lifted.
Lovely, lovely.
Exit station quickly and safely.
Okay. I just realized I could still engineer this
Timeshield drive charging.
Mark 4. I think I can.
Clear of the station. This is traffic
Yeah,
operations.
I can engineer it to overcharge because I have that blueprint hit. So
We're jumping to Enyanyu.
it all depends on the timing. We need to get on the fleet carrier immediately, so that we can have
This next
the
star is scoopable.
Imperial cutter ready to go before the jump closes all the hangar doors.
We have arrived at our target destination. No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
We also need to shift all the modules I don't use anymore. While it's cheap to shift them, that'll be ideal. So the first stop we all need to go to with the cutter is Felicity Farseer. We've got a few stops to make. Pretty much almost every engineer in the bubble we're heading to fully engineer our cutter. Okay.
Commander Xerowolf, Captain. EBS annihilation.
Access granted. Please follow standard docking procedure, Commander. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is underway.
We've missed having you on board.
Landing gear deployed.
So here we are. Landing time. Let's take her down immediately.
We have docked at Evo's.
Prepare the engineering for this power
Landing
plant.
successful. Plants engaged. Our services are available
Power
for
plant
use, Commander.
should have overcharged. Yes, it does.
Shields offline.
Lovely. We should have all the components necessary. Good. Let's get it all the way up to grade 5. Jubbly jubbly. Excellent. So, that now should have stabilized. Yeah, that's much better now. We now have... Fuel scoop can remain 3. Yep, that can remain... That goes to 2, and these go to 1. Good. Usage 93. That's fantastic. Really, really good. Okay, how long until the squadron carrier jump? 9 minutes. Alright, let's switch ships. And this time around I'm going to do it unceremoniously. I'll show you a jump
We're
another
aboard
time.
Ebb Cyclops, your Imperial cutter.
Right, let's head over to Felicity-Fars here. First stop, we've
The
got
maximum
a few
jump range for
stops
this
to go.
ship is 28.44 light years.
So what we're doing
Setting
with Felicity
course for
is we
Deciat.
are going
We
to
will
be
reach our destination
adding
in 5
experimental
jumps.
modules to get us an even larger jump.
While we are here, we should top up our limpets and pick up our fighter crew. Commander, if you reopen the commodities list at our current station,
Julian.
I will access its commodity
I know,
prices
I
and
know.
check for the best available commodities.
I'll show you a carrier jump either later today or another time, but we've got a lot of work to do and I don't want to spend 9 minutes sitting and waiting here and then jumping back and forth. Let's see if I can show you the carrier from this angle here. If I press 0... I have to press number 0, which is going to ruin the stream.
Frameshift drive charging.
Speed restrictions have been lifted. Until next time, Commander.
Carrier jump. Hopefully later today. But I'm running out of tritium, and that's why I am outfitting this bad boy.
Now jumping to V886 Centauri.
Female ship, of course. Love the color scheme as well, Julian. Appreciate it. All black, as you know. So 5 jumps to Felicity-Fars here. Oh, is this first jump a neutron jump? That's why it's quicker. Nice. It's a good thing that we've learned how to neutron jump. Oh. Okay, that
You will have to supercharge here, or use FSD injection, to make the next jump of
Here we go. Time to do
40.27 light
a
years.
supercharged neutron star jump.
No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander Xerowolf.
So you need to stay outside of this ring, because this ring is the ring of destruction, as I like to call it. You go in there, you damage your ship.
Warning, temperature critical. Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
And that should be enough. No? It's not? Okay. Luckily, we've not completely exited the spiral territory.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Really? Still not charged?
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
It's not charged. How is it not charged? I have no idea. I was literally in there for long enough.
Operating beyond safety limits.
Okay, we're coming back full circle now. Just need to approach it slowly. I think we just need to stay a little bit longer inside this. Just gotta be very careful. Basically should just be a little graze here now.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
No? Really? That's annoying. Okay, well, for some strange reason I'm not allowed to jump in that fashion, so we need to quickly adjust this. Recalculate routes.
We will reach our destination in 5 jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, that's how you're usually supposed to do it.
We have successfully transitioned to Witch Space, heading to Y Valorum.
Hope you're all having a wonderful evening, Wolfpack. If you are enjoying the stream, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button for me. Make sure you subscribe to the stream as well and to the channel. Hit that notifications
No
button.
bodies match your minimum bioscan value
Furthermore,
threshold. Commander
we
Xerowolf.
also have to make sure that you share to friends, people who you feel would be interested in watching further content produced here. Go ahead and check out my Stefan Sounds Good voice acting channel. Go ahead and check the description below for further information. And in that description, you've also got details for my Discord channel, Instagram,
Heading to Puppet
TikTok,
Sector
and donations page.
MC-BB2-7.
So please do go ahead and check that out. Super excited to have you both here and on the Stefan Sounds Good channel. As we work through our final stream
We're
of
now
the
3
year.
jumps from Desiat. No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold. Commander.
Ingo, here for the final stream of 2025, Hydra Dominatus. We always like seeing Alpha Legion rep going in nice and strong. We love it. Good to see you, Ingo. Always a pleasure. Thank you very much for joining us in the den for the final stream of the year. Nice, calm, quiet one. Just a lot of traveling between systems, traveling to engineers. So a lot of calm, casual flying.
We're jumping to Miritu.
Nothing particularly combat engaging today.
No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold. Commander.
Okay, we are definitely getting close to fuel exhaustion. How many jumps left? 2. Oof. Do we have any... No, we don't have anything that's of the right size.
Drive charging.
We don't have anything that's the correct landing pad size. It's going to be a tight jump. It's going to be very, very tight. We don't have a fuel scoop with this build.
We have successfully transitioned to Witch Space, heading to Pole 285 Sector LH JB15-6.
This is the tightest I've been on fuel in a while. I don't like it. But we are always calm, intelligent, dangerous, and we are used to
We're now 1 jump from
just a
Desiat.
little bit of sweat.
No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold. Commander.
Lovely jubbly, yep. We don't actually have any space stations here. Luckily, Desiat is where we're headed. Territory belonging to Arissa Levigny Duval, which is the Empress. Not the assigned power that we have. We are with her...
Jump initiated.
With her daughter.
Heading to Desiat.
Aisling Duval, who's currently leading the PowerPlay rankings. We're still generally in support of the Empire, although Erebos is officially
Commander,
an Empire
we
faction.
have arrived at the requested location.
Though
This is an enemy stronghold system. Commander.
we are
No bodies match your
aligning
minimum
with
bioscan value
where we
threshold.
need to align.
Commander.
I'm opening a map, which is just taking about 50 years to open. See if we crash. No. Lovely. Okay, so Felicity is here. Oh, there's a war happening right now in system. Cool. I wonder who the war is between. Oh, it's an election. Deciad flag and excellence proven in combat. Strange names. I would use frameshift charge overdrive. Should have that module. I hope I have the right FSD. I do. SEO. But I'm guessing I have to have mass manager on it to be able to do the big jumps. But yeah, just for the sake of fuel, I'm not going to risk getting through here quicker.
Incoming message.
Carrier jump complete. That is wonderful. Thank you very much, Gene. Gene's our deck officer aboard the EBS Annihilation. So the carrier successfully moved to the Laxac system, which basically is going to make our life a lot easier moving our Federal Corvette over to Ley for the Prismatic shield generator, and that Federal Corvette has a jump range of 0. I mean, so bad. So we're currently located on a shipping lane, technically, because we're going directly from the parent star over to the planet where Felicity Farseer is, which is the engineer that provides us with experimental modules for our FSD as well as our thrusters, because she provides pretty high quality thrusters, although we have someone else we deal with thrusters, but she can also give us the experimental module for it. So here we go. We've got to be careful with this because it's a heavy ship, the Imperial Cutter, and we are definitely smacking the ground, so the question is just how much damage how much punishment the shield will take. A little trick of the trade. Keep it around 6 seconds. So when you go through gravity wells, that slows down. So just keep giving it a little bit more juice until you get it under control again. Gravity well is when you're near a large body. So now you've got to be careful because it's just going to creep up on you. There we go. Perfect. So Felicity Farseer is on the right-hand side of the planet from where we're looking. We've already mapped this planet, I'm pretty sure. So we need to enter the orbit with some level of caution. Oh, is she on this side? She is on this side. This is going to be a bit tricky. So we want to enter the system relatively on the opposite side. We are coming in very hot.
Approaching body 6A. It is a rocky body with gravity of 0.09 G and a surface temperature of minus 144 degrees Celsius.
In orbital environments is very, very lethargic. But we've got it under control. There's Felicity Farseer, and we've hit the correct speed, just as we enter orbital drop and cruise. So now we've got to be very careful. Bro, gravity's only 0.09 G, which is fantastic. So it should be much easier to control the ship with this level of gravity. Once we get to 7.5 kilometers, we can request a pad.
Set her down on landing pad 8, Commander.
Granted. Proceed to landing pad 08.
Landing pad 08, we've been assigned. I'm looking for it. There it is. So we want to get this ship under control. arriving at Felicity Farseer here. So, did I slightly overcook it? Oh, only marginally. That's pretty good. Okay. Full concentration here, as you can tell. As we just touch.
Landing gear deployed.
And come in nice and easy.
This is Odyssey Eco Romeo Hotel 5 Super Cruise. This is gauge net for full safe. Odyssey Eco Romeo Hotel 5, turn 10 degrees to your left. I got traffic coming. And then I will handle your docking for the rest from there.
Lovely.
We have docked at Farseer.
Fantastic. Now we can deal with
While
Felicity
we are
here.
here, we should top up our inputs and pick up our fighter crew.
Engaging ship restraints.
But we're going to see her in person.
Arrival
Always
has
nice to
been
visit the
noted.
engineers in person. I'm just going to hit the commodities market just so that Edie doesn't complain. We should have crew on board. No, we don't. Okay, that's great. So my crew is on board the Annihilation. Got it. So here's an engineer's workshop for those of you who have not dabbled in engineering. This is the Imperial Cutter, achieved with the 3rd highest rank of the Imperial Navy. Beautiful ship, absolutely stunning ship. And used to be the best hauler in the game until the Imperial Cutter came along and said, I'll be taking that from you. The only thing that I dislike about it is the stairs that are sized for giants. But outside of that, stunning ship. Beautiful. That. Unreal. Alright. Let's go ahead and have a little chat with Felicity here.
How many new horizons have you seen since last we met? You've
We
got
like
some light
Felicity.
years
She's a
behind you
legend.
now, Commander. Should I be jealous yet?
Okay, let me go ahead and make sure I get the exact correct list down. So I'm going to go step by step here. Just give me a second. I will be looking away from... So Felicity, we're going to be doing the FSD, which is already increased. FSD range, which we like. Now we're going to add the experimental effect of Mass Manager. Yup. Lovely. Fantastic. So I can remove that from my list. Then we're going to add... Oh. Maybe the power plant. So the power plant already has overcharged. Can we add the experimental effect of thermal spread? Yes, we can. That is excellent. So that's what we want with this one. Lovely jubbly. So the power plant has... Yep, it is now level 4 with thermal spread. Just want to confirm it. It is. Fantastic. So power plant is done. And then shield booster resistance. So shield booster. For the resistance, we want supercapacitors. Supercapacitors. Lovely. Shield booster. Supercapacitors again. Lovely. You got to get it right first time, or otherwise you got to spend all those points again, and you got to collect everything again. It sucks. Lovely. Then we have engines. And engines we want to be drag drives. Drag drives, yes. Lovely jubbly. That is fantastic. So that leaves, let me just refresh my Inara. That leaves us with Celine Jean, Brew Tarquin, Tiana Fortune, Todd the Blaster, Ramtar, the Dweller, and then we head back to Lay. Tiana, Didi. Okay. Okay, let me just write this list down so I don't have to keep switching screens so much. Okay, so we want Celine. This is for Cyclops. We want Celine. We want Brew. We want Tiana. We want Todd, the Blaster. Such a funny name. ×2. We want Ram, good old Ramtar. What a legend. The Dweller. We want Tiana ×2. And we want Didi ×2. And then Lay in the end. Okay, so that is it for Felicity. Thank you very much, Felicity. You've been an absolute legend, as always. Follow your heart. That's why I'm trying to be a voice actor. And I can switch back to YouTube. Okay, so now really we just want to optimize the travel routes from here to finish off with Lay. And we need to visit Celine, Brew, Tiana, Todd, Ram, Tar, the Dweller, and Didi Vataman. So look at these steps, that's what I'm talking about. Look how big they are. Crazy. Who steps on that big steps? No one. All the rest of the ships have the correct assignment. Maybe they should just make it a ramp. Or just make smaller steps.
While we are here, we should top up our limpets and pick up our fighter crew.
So let's figure out the journey. Okay, so our carrier is all the way... What? That is incorrect. Our carrier should be... Here. No, that's Robigo. That's Anwayu. I always love it when it's updated. So our carrier's there in Laxac. Okay, that's where we want to end. So now we need to visit.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Brew, who's down there. Miles down there. Didi, who's pretty close. Well, close. Okay. A little bit of a stretch. Ram. Oh wow, Ram's literally around the corner. I think we just go immediately plot the route to Ram.
Setting course for Mean.
Whoa,
we will reach our
Celine's miles
destination
away.
in 3 jumps.
Who the hell is on the Suzuki
Commander,
Horticultural
if you
Center?
reopen the commodities list at our current station, I will access its commodity prices and check for the best available commodities. Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
God. Van Royen Depot. What's this useful for? That's not an engineer, so... Suzuki Horticultural Center. What is this? Oh, that was a war back in the day. I remember now. Okay. Ram tower, we're back on there. The blaster.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Okay, miles away as well. The blaster, the dweller. Okay, is on this region. Tiana, dude. Tiana Fortune. Down there. Oyen Depot. Who the hell was here? Yeah, definitely not an engineer though. Who am I missing from this list? I feel like I've not seen someone from this list. We've seen Brew. We've seen Dee Dee. Celine, we've seen...
Still waiting on those limpets.
We've seen the blaster,
and a
Ram. Oh, okay, I've seen everyone. Alright, off we go to Ram.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
Okay, so we're going to have to do a quick jump outside of system. 3 jumps, no problem.
4, 3, 2, 1,
Let's do a quick exit of orbital cruise.
frameshift drive charging.
Now jumping to code 285 speed CB14-6. There is a potential for core dynamic composites or proprietary composites in this system, Commander. No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
How are we doing for usage? Wow. Nice.
Jumping to Hyades sector, say HVO 17-0.
One more jump or to do. Long jump.
We're now 1 jump from mean. No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
How mean?
Frameshift drive charging.
Power plant. Chamber. Overcharged. Thermal spread. Yeah, okay, I've already got it maxed.
Jumping to mean. Commander, we have arrived at the requested location.
Fantastic.
There is a potential for proto-heat radiators, proto-light alloys, or proto-radiolic alloys in this system,
And now
Commander.
we head to our favorite Ram
No
tower.
bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
Now we can speed up the journey.
Beyond safety limits. Warning. Temperature critical.
Okay, it's just not slowing down. That's not usually the case. It's fine. Should be just overhead. overshot it marginally. Nothing significant. We're entering a gravity well. Some of these engineering locations are very, very, very heavy gravity environments. Felicity was not a problem, but something tells me RAM is a problem. Okay, RAM is on the other side of this planet, which is great, because that means we can basically just attack, we can just go straight towards the planet's central. Head on. And just as soon as the orbital cruise lines appear, we then start banking. Aim for the middle.
Orbital flight engaged.
Initiating orbital entry procedures for body AB5D. It is a rocky body with gravity of 0.07 g and a surface temperature of -101 degrees
Am I going to
Celsius.
slow down enough? Only just. Jesus. That was tight. That's what doing exobiology does for you. It is a seriously high altitude drop, I have to say. So we've got a bit of a journey.
No lead, no payout. I'm done. Time to back out.
Oh yeah, Ramtar's base is on the trickier side to land on, but the gravity, according to this stat, only 0.07 Gs. So that's not too bad.
No fire zone entered.
Set her down on landing pad 8, Commander.
Kutamea X-ray Echo Romeo Heavy Flight Control online. Welcome, Commander. Request docking permission if you wish to land. Clearance granted. Proceed to landing pad 08.
Lovely. We have landing pad 08 on visual. So as we approach the ground, we're going to take her down to 100 on the speed. And even less as we bank around slowly.
Core dynamics pop at X-ray Indigo 2. Preparing for jump and signing off. See you around. Copy, sir. Commander. Safe travels.
Landing gear deployed.
It's going to be nice and easy. Nice soft touchdown. Lovely.
We have docked at Phoenix Base. While we are here, we should top up our limpets and pick up our fighter crew.
Landing operation complete.
Okay.
Commence system shutdown.
Let's see what we've got to do with good
Welcome,
old RAM.
Commander.
I know I like to visit them, but just for the sake of time. So, RAM, we are here to see good old Ramtar for our point defense system, which we want to improve the ammo capacity for. One modification only. And that is that one done. Amazing, RAM. Thank you very much. Legend. So that's point defense completed. Then we also have...
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Oh, do I not have anything to worry about here? Lightweight, reinforced, shielded. Lightweight would have been nice. I wasn't recommended that on the build. I'm curious what happens if I do that. How many prospector? I only have 1 prospector and 3 collectors. 1 prospector, 3 collectors. Let me just see what would happen if I were to add that. Do I have all the components for it? Just out of interest.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Collect a limpet lightweight, let's just say. And... oh, it's 3 of them. Oh, wait a minute. It's because it only goes to grade 4. That's why I do have limpets to upgrade, and that's all with Tiana Fortune. She's the one who's got us to grade 5. Gotta read what you have. Lovely. In which case, RAM is completamente. Lovely, lovely.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
So we can take top side and figure out where we need to go next. So RAM is complete. That now leaves us with good old Brew, who's 180. DD, who's 201. Kira, who's later. Yeah, Kira's later.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Celine, 204. The Blaster is 179. The Dweller is 182. Tiana is 146 in the opposite direction. Tiana might be the way to go. Let's see. Yeah, I say we go to Tiana. That's where I say we go next. Six jumps to Tiana.
Setting course for Aiknar. We will reach our destination in 6 jumps.
Takeoff procedure complete.
Commander, if you reopen the commodities list at our current station, I will access its commodity prices and check for the best available commodities. Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
6 jumps to go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's slowly align. Fratakak.
Flight control now offline.
Cyclops, tu es en clear of the no-fire zone.
I am aligned with the ship trajectory.
Ready to engage.
Dude, seriously?
We're jumping to Kratika.
So, for those of you who've just joined, we are currently working on maximizing the build for our laser
Body 10C
miner.
in this system has unidentified biosigns. Commander.
The
No bodies
Imperial
match
Clipper.
your minimum bioscan
Yes,
value
Cyclops.
threshold.
Cyclops.
Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, we are going to visit Tiana now. If you are enjoying the stream, by the way, go ahead and smash that thumbs
Jumping
up
to
button.
triangulation
It goes a very
FG-YD84.
long way to supporting me, and what also goes a long way to supporting me is making sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share the channel as well among friends. Join the Wolfpack. Let the Wolfpack grow stronger and
No
larger
bodies
as
match
the
your
den
minimum bioscan
gets
value threshold.
more
Commander.
and more busy with amazing people such as yourselves. And thank you very much for just being an active participant in the chat. It's always a pleasure to be talking with you all. Just a nice, calm, chill stream. Today, nothing much to it on today's stream. We're just keeping it easy. We might need to refuel.
We have 3 jumps left to go. There is a potential for Imperial shielding in this system, Commander. Body 2 in this system has unidentified biosigns, Commander. No bodies match your minimum bioscan value
Hello,
threshold,
Zorko
Commander.
with the wave. An absolute pleasure.
Frameshift drive charging.
Thank you very much for hanging in and hanging around. Hope you're enjoying this calm stream.
We have successfully transitioned to which space.
Relaxing
Heading to
stream
load.
indeed. Go ahead and check the descriptions out as well. Wolves, make sure you go ahead and check the description out. You will have access to my Stefan Sounds Good voice acting channel, where I'm trying to build a portfolio of
No bodies match your
different
minimum
works.
bioscan value threshold, Commander.
Oh yeah, gosh, this is not good. I'm hoping we'll have enough fuel to reach the destination. Thank you very much, Zorko. I appreciate your support on the voice acting channel. Goes a long way. Go ahead and check it out in the description, as well as links to the Discord, the Instagram, the TikTok, and also the donations page. And your support is always, always appreciated. As we head over to Tiana Fortune, who will be helping us out with a bunch of limpets. She'll be maximizing the strength, the benefits of making sure those limpets are lightweight to allow us to travel further and faster. Lighter ship is always...
We're now 1 jump from Aknar. No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
It's going to be a little too close. What is... Oof, I want to see what is the distance I'll need to travel in Aknar to reach Tiana. Otherwise, I'm going to have to take a quick fuel break. Can I please... No? No? Yes? Maybe? Jesus. So Aknar is 5,000 LS away. Yeah, no, we're going to take a quick fuel break here while we're in system in the Polia Coliseum. So that way we don't need to sweat about how much fuel we have on board. So, just stopping off at the Polia Coliseum, so that way we can top up our fuel before we head over to the final jump. The Aknar system, where we can visit BD Waterman. And I think we have the permit for Aknar because we have the correct rank with the Empire, I want to say. I think Aknar is part of the Empire. Ranks. What I'm doing to save some time is I'm riding around the outside of the orbit line so I don't have to go through the gravity well, and it makes us a bit quicker. There we go. And we are
displaying station
above
fact.
Polya.
No fire zone entered. Ensure to observe starport protocol.
Landing pad 10 is situated at 8 o'clock at the back, when you enter with green lights to your right.
8 o'clock at the back. Okay.
Permission has been approved. You may now proceed to landing pad 10.
8 o'clock is a very strange thing to be saying, to be honest. At the back. What does 8 o'clock mean? So, like I was saying earlier, if you're doing manual, you just want to make sure that you approach this, the station from directly in front.
To oncoming traffic, Commander.
There is no oncoming traffic, because we are the oncoming traffic. Oh, 8 o'clock is bottom left, got it. There we go. Perfect. That is smoothly operated, Wolves. Perfect speed.
Landing gear deployed.
Is there a problem here, officer?
So we're just here for a quick refuel and basically just to launch immediately.
This is our first visit to this station, Commander.
I'm going to save
While
my
we are
universal
here, we should top up our
cartographics.
limpets and pick up our fighter
Or,
crew.
Greetings, Commander. How may we be of service to you?
for when I'm in system to a Aisling Devar system, because I have benefits in improving my faction upgrade speed with any factions in her systems.
Landing gear retracted.
Leave the docking area when ready.
Okay, so as always, let's align this first, which we have. We check on the radar below to see if there's any ships incoming. It looks like there might be one. Yep, that ship wants to arrive, so we just let it go in. Maybe shift to the side. We are way too big to slide in alongside it. That's a keel back. Now we can take this gap. And we head on out. And we need to reset the route. It's not a problem. Tiana.
System is just one jump away.
Frameshift drive charging.
And now we don't have to worry about fuel.
You are free of the restricted zone. We hope you have a safe and fruitful journey.
What do you mean? I am aligned with the trajectory.
Jumping to a canal.
Okay, Tiana will be visited, which leaves us after that with Dee Dee the Dweller, Todd, Brew, Celine, and then we've got Lay and also...
We have arrived at our target destination. We have 2 places of interest entries for this system, filed under Hygie Landers and Significant Systems.
That's just...
There is a potential for Imperial shielding in this system, Commander.
Temperature critical.
No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
Perfect. So I'm just going to say Hera for the Cobra. That'll be... So I'll first go down with... What's it called? Corvette. And then I'll head down with the Cobra. I'll head out with the Cobra and then head back in with the Cobra. And that'll be the end of the engineering phase. Woohoo!
Six human signals detected on Body 4A.
Alright. Here we go, wolves. Here we go. So, coming in down to Tiana Fortune, who's going to be helping us out with our limpet controllers. Basically these little kind of mini drones that go ahead and prospect for us and then collect everything that we mine. So very critical. Should be slowing down on time. Yep. Good.
Orbital flight engaged.
Then we just hold roughly on course. We go to 0 until...
Now entering orbital cruise for Body 4A. This one's a rocky body. Gravity is 0.18 g. Surface temperature is 125 degrees Celsius.
We can start to angle down. Okay, this one we definitely have to be a lot more cautious for, because gravity is close to 0.2 Gs, and with the ship this heavy, yeah, it's going to be definitely a bit of an issue. And it's also dark, so please be very careful. Here we go, wolves. Time for me to prove my elite status with my combat rank. Georg, can our local soon-to-be voice actor make his landing in a pilot voice? Sure. Fortune's loss. This is EBS Cyclops requesting landing.
Guter Maya X-Ray Echo Romeo Heavy commencing automated flight control routine. Please observe.
Set her down on landing pad 8, Commander.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 08.
Fortune's loss. This is EB02X EBS Cyclops. Landing pad 08 confirmed.
Pirate hunting time. Could use a wingman. Anyone up for it?
Now we're just locating landing pad 8. Here we are. Fortune's loss. This is Echo Bravo 02 X-Ray EBS Cyclops. Coming in now for landing. 300 meters above deck. Landing gear is out. Making descent. 100 meters.
Landing gear deployed.
Alignment complete. Descending 50 meters. 30 meters. 20. 10. We have touchdown.
We have docked at Fortune's loss. While we are here, we should top up our limpets and pick up our fighter crew.
Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival has been noted.
Control, this is EBS Cyclops. Confirmed. Shutting down systems. I can literally hear the entire crew behind me absolutely popping off right now. Everyone's so excited. Ah, thank you very much, Georg. That was fun. Thanks for getting me involved. Welcome to the chat. And Zorko, thank you very much for the applause. Right, let me just quickly zip over to the crafting list. I'll be 2 seconds, wolves, as I make sure I get the right things here, which is...
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Collect the limpets. We want this up to grade 5, lightweight. I'm just going to need to focus on this for a bit, wolves, so I don't mess up. Because if I mess up, I won't have enough materials. It's a very, very stressful time. So Tiana's sorting us out here. Okay, we're going all the way up to grade 5. Yes, we are.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
So basically what we're doing with this is we're making this module much lighter than it usually is. 85% lighter to be precise, allowing our ship to generate more speed and further distance in travel. I'm going to do the next 2 collectors as well. It's all 3 collector limpets going up to lightweight. Lovely. Okay. Good. I have made a mistake once, and that has cost me.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
So I always get nervous around this process. So apologies for not paying attention to the chat. I just want to make sure I get it right. And that is upgraded to grade 5. Fantastic. Which means we have 1 more collector limpet to lightweight grade 5. And then we have the prospecting limpet, and I think we're done with Tiana.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Lovely. So we sacrifice integrity, but doesn't matter. The mass is what matters here, because this ship is heavy and we're trying to make it as light as possible. And those are the collector limpets done. That's fantastic. That leaves us on the prospector limpets, which we make also lightweight.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Lightweight. Lovely. And then I'll be back on the chat after that. Jesus, my anxiety is popping off.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Okay, that's the prospector limpets done. Anything left for Tiana? The Dweller, the Blaster, Brew, Celine. Okay. Okay. Seriously? Dude. Stop. I do not want that one anymore. Stop being annoying.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
And then what we're going to do with A is we're going to do complete. And then we're going to refresh. Man, seriously. Whatever. Can't be asked. Okay, lovely. Time to go back to YouTube. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, so that is everything done. Wonderful. And now we can set the course for the next jump. So we need to see who's closest. Let's go ahead and check. So we've got to visit Brew. Brew is 78. That's pretty close.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
What is Brew for? I thought we saw Brew, didn't we? We did not. Okay, so Brew is closest so far. Definitely not Dee Dee. Celine is a good country mile away. The Blaster is also a bit of a distance. The Dweller as well. Okay, so it is Brew. Lovely. 3 jumps to
Setting
visit
course
Brew.
for mewing. We will reach our destination in 3 jumps.
Did you say mewing?
Commander, if you will open the commodities list at our current station, I will access its commodity
so
prices
funny.
and check for the best available commodities. Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Fortune's Lost. This is Echo Bravo 03 X-Ray EBS Cyclops requesting permission for takeoff.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
Departure commenced. Thank you very much. Always a pleasure to see you, ATC. See you around. This is EBS Cyclops out.
Frameshift drive charging.
Going after pirates. Who wants to team up?
So, first jump.
Disengaging automated flight control routine. Safe travel, Commander.
We're jumping to Hyperborea.
Lovely. So, jump 1 of 3 confirmed. We are heading to Brew Tarquin, who's going to sort us out with
Commander Pablajai is
a couple
online.
of things.
No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
Lovely.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, what is Brew going to sort us out with? Whoa. Okay. Chill.
Frameshift drive charging.
Brew's going to sort us out with our beam laser. Okay. Lovely.
4, 3, 2.
We have successfully transitioned to Witch Space. Heading to XDL-YD115.
So here's
We're now
mewing.
1 jump from mewing. No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold,
That's so
Commander
funny.
Xerowolf.
Oh dear.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Literally mewing. Here we are. Must be a strong floor line on that planet. I'm
Jump
telling you, dude.
initiated. Heading
I'm
to
telling you.
mewing.
Heading to mewing. Honestly, never gets old. I love it. Edie is so funny. It's an AI co-pilot, so it takes from like the computer's AI speaking software.
Commander, we have arrived at the requested location.
What's the requested location?
No
Edie?
bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
Oh, shit. So we're now heading to Brew's Legacy for our improvement in our beam lasers. Commanders, if you are having a good time on stream, calm, intelligent, dangerous, always here in the Xerowolf streams. Today, calm. Go ahead and leave me a like if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel. Both go significant amounts, leaps and bounds into supporting the channel and myself. Make sure you hit that notifications button as well. Furthermore, share with friends that you feel would enjoy the company of the wolf pack in the den. Furthermore, go ahead and check out the description where I have, as my friend Shinx was mentioning, a link to my voice acting channel at Stefan Sounds Good. It would be a pleasure to have your support there. That's my absolute dream, to become a voice actor. I know it will take time, and I'm doing it the unconventional way. That's what happens when you when affording a voice acting coach is a little bit out of pocket. So I am going to have to make it another way, and that way is through social media. So please do go ahead and support me there as well as here. Means the world to me. I hope you're enjoying hanging out in the chat with me, hanging out in the den, and as well, whether you're lurking or whether you're messaging, your support's always appreciated. Alright, we are now descending into Muang 5A.
We're approaching Body 5A. It is a rocky body with gravity of 0.22 g and a surface temperature of 19 degrees Celsius.
We just need to calculate this approximate. Yeah, still coming in a little too shallow, so we'll aim higher. We want to basically be generally, for me, I like to be between minus 35 and minus 40. Minus 40 being the absolute limit. Anything steeper and it becomes pretty risky to descend in time on the right speed. Now we're descending on minus 40, which is perfect. 0.22 Gs approximately, so we've got to be careful here as we arrive at Brew's Legacy to speak to our friend Brew Tarquin. Brew's Legacy.
Commander Xerowolf, you've entered the no-fire zone.
Set her down on landing pad 3, Commander.
Kutamea X-ray Echo Romeo Heavy Flight Control online. Welcome, Commander. Request docking permission if you wish to land.
Docking permission requested.
Clearance granted. Proceed to landing pad 03.
Landing pad 03 confirmed. Well, we have a visual on landing pad 03, Wolves. Taking her in nice and steady here. With a gravity that is no joke. Perfect. This is perfect. Perfect. Landing gear deployed. We should be pretty close. Yep.
Landing gear deployed.
Descending. 30 meters. 20. 10 meters to deck. Touchdown successful.
We have docked at Brew's Legacy. While we are here, we should top up our limpets and pick up our fighter crew.
Operation complete. Commence system
Beam
shutdown.
lasers. We are going for efficient thermal vents on both. Efficient weapon. That is what we're going for. Efficient. Yep, that is the one. Efficient. So I'll be away from the YouTube chat just while I do this, as usual. And we're going for level 5 on both. Efficient. I have no idea what that beep, 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 beep means.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Lovely, thank you, Brew. And working on grade 5 now. And we want to get thermal vent as well. Lovely. And experimental thermal vent. Thermal vent. That is what we want. Lovely, lovely. Perfect. Perfect. Then we do it for
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Efficient. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Do, 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 do.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Thermal vent. Lovely jubbly. That is that with brew. Excellent. Let's see if we need any advanced maintenance. 14,000 on structural damage. Okay. That leaves us with Celine. Let me just move brew off the list. Celine, Todd the Blaster, the Dweller, and Dee Dee. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
So, let's go ahead and plot the best available jump force for ourselves. Okay. So it's going to be the Blaster, Dee Dee, the Blaster, the Dweller, Celine. Dee Dee is all the way up here. Okay. Dee Dee, Celine is all the way over there. The Blaster is all the way over here, and the Dweller should be nearby. Yeah. So I'm thinking we head first to Dee Dee.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
So it's Dee Dee. Then it's the Blaster.
Setting course for Leasty. We will reach our destination in 9 jumps.
I think, yeah.
Commander, if you reopen the commodities list
Yep,
at our
Dee
current
Dee.
station, I will access its commodity prices and check for the best
Blaster,
available commodities.
the Dweller, Celine. That is the order. And then, of course, Lay is 5th. Lovely jubbly. Okay. Let's head over to Dee Dee. Oof, 9 jumps to get all the way to her.
Still
She
waiting on
is
those limpets and a
miles
fighter
away.
crew.
We're definitely going to need to take a stop in the en route.
Takeoff procedure complete. Clear for departure.
I certainly hope we come across systems with ports.
Flight control now offline.
Control to ABS Cyclops.
Commander.
Jump initiated. Heading to XDL-YD114.
Okay, that's 1 out of 9.
No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander Xerowolf.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Too early for a fuel load up. Tonight, Wolves, I'm thinking maybe I'll stream until about 8:30ish.
Now jumping to CD-40395.
Maybe 9, we'll see. But definitely 8:30 with the potential for a little bit longer, depends on how we do. So half an hour more.
There is a potential for Imperial shielding in this system, Commander. No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander Xerowolf.
charging.
Okay, on the next jump, I think we can probably safely fill up for fuel after this jump. Yeah, because we'll be about halfway.
We're jumping to LTT-911. We have 6 jumps left to go. There is a potential for Imperial shielding in this system, Commander Xerowolf. No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, on the next jump, we will be refueling.
Jumping to Urio.
Hopefully we have a station in system. We do.
There is a potential for proto-heat radiators, proto-light alloys or proto-radiolic alloys in this system, Commander Xerowolf. No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
E.g. main HQ for the faction. That's very cool. Player faction that exists here. Named E.g. Union. And they're clearly the system architects because they've made their own station. Very nice. So we're just doing a quick stop, refuel, and then move on. It says hostile because we are in a Yuri Grom system, and we are easing to all. I didn't contribute to that, so I might as well just abandon it, to be honest.
This is your captain. Due to some unforeseen delays, we will be arriving at our next destination later than scheduled.
Hope I didn't just lose reputation. A little bit. Nothing major. Nearly arrived.
No fire zone entered.
Commander, landing pad 40 is located at 4 o'clock at the back when entering the slot with green lights to your right.
Approval granted. Set course for landing pad 40.
Okay, that's a bit awkward. What the hell? They're not shooting at me, so...
We read you. Notify Foxtrot X-ray 03. Go blaze your trail.
Scan detected.
we should definitely get inside sooner. There it is. Just in time. Damn. My point defense system started kicking in. That wanted ship near me was automatically engaged. That's quite funny. Perfect.
We have docked at EG Main HQ. This is our first visit to this station, Commander.
DD.
While we are here, we should top up our limpets and pick up our fighter crew. We will reach our destination in 5 jumps. Commander, if you reopen the commodities list at our current station, I will access its commodity prices and check for the best available commodities.
Just curious. Anyway, Todd, Jesus.
EG Main HQ control.
Nope.
Aegis vessel ready to depart. Requesting.
Alrighty.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Yep, thanks indeed. Thanks indeed, but I don't need either.
Landing gear retracted.
Docking coupler disengaged. Take care when leaving the station.
Should have a quick moment now to exit with no ships coming in. Lovely. 5 more jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
This is Charlie Tango, Charlie 0. Ready to dock. Requesting clearance.
Now jumping to code 285 SH PA35-2.
Fire zone.
There is a potential for core dynamic composites or proprietary composites in this system, Commander. No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
Going through an Aisling territory, but it is what it is. Can't stop here.
We have successfully transitioned to which space, heading to Nan Sapway. We have 3 jumps left to go.
Out of 5 jumps.
There is a potential for Imperial shielding in this system, Commander. No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
We might need to do a second stop here, you know. Just in case.
We're jumping to answers. No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
No, we can't stop here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Should be okay. So, DD, we have a few things to take care of here.
On behalf of the crew, we are pleased you chose to travel with.
We have successfully transitioned to which space, heading to Agatavan. We're now 1 jump from Leasty. No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
We'll have enough fuel. It's tight, but we'll have enough fuel.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alliance system. It's been a long time since we've been in an alliance system. I really don't like the logo.
Jumping to Leasty. Commander Xerowolf, we have arrived at the requested location. No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
I think I called Mummy Omelette, Jesus. Well, good thing DD's planet is right here. Always makes things nicer. That is a crazy history. Oh, it's because I went into open. I see. That's cool. So here is DD's planet. Leasty 1 Alpha.
Orbital flight engaged.
We are coming in hot.
Approaching body 1A. This one's a rocky body. Gravity is 0.07 g. Surface temperature is 596 degrees Celsius.
Going a little bit riskier on the minus 45 approximately. Minus 43 incline. Just need to be careful we don't hit the spire. If I'm not mistaken, that's the problem of DD's location. We get in pretty close to the ground. Gravity is only 0.06, so this is wonderful.
Set her down on landing pad 8, Commander.
Let's get Irish now. Oh, there is no spire.
Gutamaya X-ray Echo Romeo Heavy. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing. Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 08.
Landing pad 08 confirmed. I know about landing
Warning,
gear.
landing gear not deployed.
I know. Nothing to worry about. Everyone's stressing here about landing gear.
Landing
Sure.
gear deployed.
Lovely.
We have docked at Barterman LLC. While we are here, we should top up our rockets and pick up our fighter crew.
Ship secured. Green
So, DD is going to help us with shield booster heavy and shield booster thermal. We don't need shield generators, we need shield booster. So, according to this, I just want to make sure it's as accurate as possible. Okay, shield boost is going to be first one. And 6th
Still
one.
waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Okay, 1st and 5th. So, this one, as we said, is thermal. Thermal? Yes, thermal. Thermal.
Stand by for release. Thanks for your visit with us. A pleasure.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Okay, and we're going to need super capacitors. Lovely. And it's going to be on the 5th
Still
one as
waiting
well.
on those limpets and a fighter
Thermal.
crew.
Lovely. Okay. That is going all the way to grade 5.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
And also super capacitors. Lovely. That leaves heavy, 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 heavy duty for the last 3. That's right here, heavy duty. And each one also has super capacitors.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
I'm heading out for some training. Anyone got a good tip on a nice location?
Lovely. That's level 4 done. And level 5 now. Super capacitors. That's the first of 3. Heavy duty again.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Lovely. Level 4. After the second of the 3, I'm just going to quickly pop to the toilet. Super capacitors. Lovely. I'm just going to
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Perfect. 2 seconds. Be right back.
just scan me. I'm allergic. I will suit you.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Control to Gutamaya Lima Tango Indigo 010. Steady as you go there.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
So, Wolves, let's complete this heavy-duty shield booster. Upgrade. And then we can move on from the... I appreciate the time as well.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Super capacitors. Lovely. I think shield generators we are saving. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And we can take Dee off the reservation now. Which leaves us with the next jump, which is to the blaster.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Hey.
Setting course for Wolf 397. We will reach our destination in 4 jumps.
Blaster first.
Setting course for Wolf 397. We will reach our destination in 4 jumps.
Lovely.
Commander, if you reopen the commodities
Yo,
list at
what's
our
up,
station,
commanders?
I will access its commodity prices and check for
Pyroplasm.
the
Good
best
to see you
available
in the chat.
commodities.
Thank you very much. Apologies, I was just focusing on making sure I didn't make a mistake on the engineering. A pleasure to have you in the den with us tonight. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you've been having a wonderful evening so far. What have you been up to in the verse, in the universe?
Still waiting on those
What is your
limpets and a fighter
main?
crew.
What do you mostly do in Elite? I'm assuming you play.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
Frameshift drive charging. 3, 2, 1, engage.
Control to M Cyclops. You are now clear of the no-fire zone.
Warning. Frameshift
Just a quick jump out. Lovely.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, 4 jumps on the reservation. Yeah, perfect. I see your comment. I mostly do background simulation for my small squadron of Mafia Outlaw role players. I love it. Love it. Do you happen to have a player faction, or are you simply just supporting another player faction / general faction maybe?
We have 3 jumps left to go.
And what do you mostly do for BGS? Is
Nobody's
it
match your
trading
minimum
that you
bioscan
mostly
value
work
threshold.
with?
Commander.
How do you get involved with BGS? Background simulation, for those of you not aware of what that means, is basically working behind the scenes on trying to increase the influence of a power, superpower, or faction to increase essentially the hold on the system. Well, since I resurrected a dead squadron with some lore and backstory behind it, I adopted the previous squadron's faction and system. Very cool.
4758.
Very cool. What's the name of the squadron? If you are happy to drop it. If not, absolutely more than understandable that you are keeping that redacted.
No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
System scan complete.
What was the other question? I didn't hear it. The notorious Mabozo Mafia. Very cool. I love it. Very cool name. I was just saying whether you wanted to drop it or not. If you didn't, no problem, but you did. I love it. Meanwhile, I'm just running a squadron called Erebos. There's a nice little bit of background lore to it, but
jumping to Ross 129.
we're not really active enough to have any major influence at the moment. But we just purchased a squadron carrier, so very happy about that. So what? Oh yeah, that's the other question. I used to have 4 members, now only 2.
One jump from
to be honest, I haven't been playing much recently, but recently got back into it.
Match your minimum
that's elite for you.
Value threshold. Commander.
I'm guessing that you've been playing for some time. What is it that you mostly do in the BGS? What are you mostly getting involved in? Are you mostly getting involved in the trade aspect of things? Are you mostly getting involved in combat? What do you mostly do? I got my faction to rank 2 in system all by myself. I love it. Fantastic. That is the way to go. For BGS, I do missions. For the influence rewards. Fair enough. Fair enough. So just by judging things, you're probably at least a double, if not triple, elite commander. Very awesome to hear. What was your main loop in the game beforehand? Me? Far from it. I am competent in combat. That's okay. You know, combat
Commander,
is not everyone's cup of tea. Perhaps you were an explorer, an exobiologist, a trader. Trading, yeah. Figured. Yeah, getting that trade elite is always fun. Especially with the wing mining missions. Getting up to trade elite 5 is nice. I still need to secure the official triple elite, but I am a triple elite. I like combat also, I just don't do it much now that I have materials. Fair enough. I love combat. I've got the, I rock up to combat zones with the Corvette absolutely fully kitted out, and now I've just unlocked Prismatic shield generator, so I'm currently outfitting my Imperial cutter for a laser miner, since I've got the Panther Mark II for carg for hauling. So my cutter's turning into my laser miner for tritium and the like. And I'm just installing all this and now putting the engineering on it. And then I also install prismatic shield generators on my Federal Corvette and also my Cobra Mark V, my kind of general all-round go-to ship for most things. The Combat Elite took forever to do, ages. Sometime, I think I did that about half a year ago, but got there and I was like, okay, thank God I achieved that. That took far too long. Now, I've just got Exobiology. I'm on the... on Explorer rank. Damn it, I'm coming in too hot. Explorer, I'm 70% of the way down.
Now entering orbital cruise for body truce Maddie. This one's
Mercenary,
a metal-rich
I'm
body.
also...
Gravity is 0.37 G.
What's that,
Surface
about
temperature is minus 51 degrees
15 to
Celsius.
20% of the way towards the final, towards Elite, so pretty close. Towards Quintuple Elite. And then I don't know what else to achieve. Practically, with the help of Knight, you know, a little bit of money here and there, I managed to do the majority of the squadron carrier, fully engineered, Federal Corvette, in the cutter, all my ships. I will almost have quintuple elited. I'm not sure there's much more to achieve left. At that stage, I don't know.
Set her down on landing
I'll
pad.
probably move on to X4 at that stage.
Landing pad 05.
With the occasional peek into Elite every now and then, but I feel like X4 is something I really need to commit to. I have it. I've got all the DLC for it, but you know, it took a lot of effort to focus on Elite and learning Elite, and then to do X4 at the same time, I was just exhausted. So I just felt, you know what, I'm gonna. That looks like a. So I'm just looking. Yeah, that's an Anaconda over there. That is cool. Like, it's being worked on. That is really cool. I love that. 2 Anacondas, actually. 3 Anacondas over there. That is a cool feature. I never actually noticed that. I just like to fly around for ambience. If a system sounds interesting, I fly there and have a drink in the station bar. I love it. In Elite. Just need to be very careful here. Gravity's pretty strong. And I'm manually landing this ship, so just give me a second here. Lovely.
We have docked at Trophy Camp. While we are here, we should top up our limpets and pick up our fighter crew.
Procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Right. Give me a second while I upgrade this. So I am here to upgrade multi-cannons. So the first one is, let me just double check. Multi-cannons. The first one is going to be overcharged corrosive. So let me go all the way down to this. Yep, overcharged, and it's going to get the corrosive shell. Yep, corrosive shell. And then the second one is going to get the auto
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Lovely. Lovely, that's that completed. It was really just that straightforward. Okay. Next we go to the Dweller. Once I'm back, once I've taken off, then I will be interacting with you momentarily. The Dweller.
Setting course for Weird. We will reach our destination in 3 jumps.
Weird indeed.
Commander, if you reopen the commodities list at our current station, I will access its commodity prices and check for the best available commodities.
Then we have Celine.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter
are
crew.
nearly finished, thank God. The engineering phase is always so long. Okay, here we go. Yeah, in Elite, but in Odyssey, you can drink in the bar, but you consider the bar... Yeah, I know, I love it. I've also got Odyssey.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
It is fun.
Frameshift drive charging.
But yeah, I think as soon as I reach that that milestone of a quintuple elite, close now. Yeah, I think I'll head over to X4 and really just give it a proper go.
We're jumping to Braguon D.
I'll have basically achieved all there is to achieve. And at that stage, then it'll just be a case of coming in when I
No
feel like
bodies
just
match your
having
minimum
a little
bioscan
bit of
value
a
threshold, Commander.
little bit of a fly around, help out the squadron carrier, refill it a bit. But I'm basically pretty much on my own at the moment in the squadron, so you know, if I'm going to be on my own, I might as well play X4, which is much more of a solo game. What does your squadron do? I'll tell you in just a second. The lore behind my squadron is that it's a shadow squadron. It works in the background. It is a squadron that works to its own ends. And its purpose is simply to gain control quietly. It doesn't have a player faction, unfortunately.
We're now one jump
obviously
from
player
weird.
Player factions are no longer available.
No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
But, you know, I almost like to imagine it as a faction that likes to, a squadron that is all about just shifting the balance here or there for its own gain. Currently it's aligned with the Empire, with Aisling Duval, publicly. But privately it's always been independent. It's just, it feels like it has the largest foothold while operating alongside publicly Aisling. So that's the official line of the squadron.
We have arrived at our target destination. No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
So here we are, approaching the Dweller. Wolves, I hope you are having a lovely stream. I know it's, it doesn't seem very eventful, but we are... The faction I adopted is Empire, but government-type anarchy. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. My favorite type of faction to head into settlements and claim what I need for free. But that's cool that you have a player faction. If I had a player faction, I probably would have more motivation to stay in Elite after, because then it's like, you know, you can do BGS. If you don't have a player faction, you know, there's not really any point. Sure, you can help another player faction out, but it's not the same.
Approaching body WYRD-A2. Planet is of type high metal content world. Surface temperature is 537 degrees Celsius. Gravity at the surface is 0.61 G.
Destination later than scheduled.
Okay, we're approaching the Black Hide. Okay, this is a heavy planet, Wolves, so we're going to need to really concentrate as we descend here. But yes, Wolves, if you are enjoying the stream, it is a pleasure having you on board. Make sure, if you haven't already, to hit the thumbs up button. That really does help. Really does go a long way in helping the stream reach more of you amazing people, and we can have more people in the den joining the Wolf Pack. If you also are enjoying the stream and you've already hit that like button, consider maybe hitting that subscribe button too. And the notifications bell, of course. And share the stream to friends that you think will enjoy the content. Calm, intelligent, and dangerous. Although today, we are just calm. Also, check the descriptions box, by the way. In the descriptions box, you will have a link to my voice acting channel, where I am... which is essentially my dream career.
Set her down on landing pad 8, Commander.
I'd really appreciate your support there. That is something I'm slowly working towards. I don't really have the conventional means of affording professional tuition and professional coaching, which is the usual route in. So I'm just trying to create my own content and learn that way. So please do go ahead on Stefan Sounds Good and check that out. Furthermore, Discord, Instagram, TikTok links are all there, and a donations page link if you are feeling so inclined. Thank you very much for all your support, Wolves. Whether you are just whether you're just loitering in the shadows, or you are not loitering, but whether you are I forgot the word. Just give me a second. Whether you are lurking in the chat, or whether you are active in the chat, as I am having a conversation with Pyro. Either way, Wolves, your support means a lot to me, so thank you very much just for hanging out with me on the final stream of the year. So, mission of Squadron is to take over our former territory of a few surrounding systems. There's a large Empire Squadron rival to us, who is a historical nemesis. I love that. That is really cool. See, that's the kind of thing that would keep me in the game. That sounds fun to me. But we just don't have a player faction, so... But, that's awesome. I love that. Lovely.
We have docked at Black Hide. While we are here, we should top up our limpets and pick up our fighting.
Okay, power distributor. We are here for the power distributor. Yes. So, we want a weapon focused. Just a second, Wolves. Sorry, I'm not on the chat right now. I just need to make sure I get this correct.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Lovely. And this is going to get to weapon focus super conduits. Super conduits. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, that's the power distributor done. Wow, I cannot believe we are nearly done with engineering this ship. It has taken nearly 3 hours, but
Still
we
waiting
are
on those limpets
so
and
close
a
now.
fighter crew.
I can't believe it, Wolves. Thank goodness. We are now heading to Celine Jean, and I'll then get back on the chat as soon as I set route to Celine Jean. Celine Jean's
Setting
not
course for
my
Cuck.
lover.
We will reach our destination in 2 jumps.
Okay.
Commander, if you reopen the commodities
here we
list
go.
at our current station,
Do you
I
like
will
combat
access
and
its
making
commodity
wings
prices
and trading
check
and
for the
plotting
best
and
available
scheming?
commodities.
I love combat. I'm not a PvP combatter. I'm a PvE combatter. But I love combat. I love bringing out any excuse to bring out my Federal Corvette is always fun. Ground combat as well is always fun. Wings trading, yep, I've done all the lot with the Pilot Trade Network. I've done wings with them. When trying to generate the 27 billion for the squadron carrier. Plotting and scheming. I mean, again, there's no for me. There's no faction I'm directly supporting to plot and scheme. Lore-wise, absolutely, but with any kind of actual practicality, I don't have any reason to.
We're now 1 jump from Cuck.
System scan.
No bodies match your minimum bioscan value threshold, Commander.
How am I looking at for power output? Lovely. Lovely. That is fantastic. I'm currently using the Pilot Trade Network recommended mining build for the Prismatic variant of the Imperial Cutter.
Jumping to Cuck.
BGS is complicated. Do you understand the gist of how it works? I do. Absolutely. It's really all just about influence. Spreading influence, growing influence enough so that you get one to expanded zone, to expanded state, and then from expansion you just go into the next system.
We have reached our
Essentially,
target
that's the short version
destination.
of it.
No
And
bodies match your minimum bioscan
you can also
value threshold.
destabilize
Commander.
another region by aiming to... so you are a devoted player then who sometimes sorties into other games. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I've got nearly 600 hours in this game. In the whole time I've been playing it. There's a reason I'm Triple Elite with nearly a Quintuple Elite just around the corner. With Prince rank nearly on King, and also at the phase where I'm coming up towards Vice Admiral as well. Pretty much nearly soloed the Squadron Carrier. I've basically done it all. I just haven't, like, exploration-wise, I haven't visited Sajay, I haven't gone to Colonia, but that's just a matter of how much time you really want to spend jumping. But I've jumped 5,000 light years away from the bubble. I've done pretty much most things that this game has to offer now. So yeah. Yeah, I would definitely consider myself devoted. This was not intended as a bragging at all. I'm simply just defending my status as a devoted player. And I've recommended this game to so many people. Yeah, I love it. It's a great game. Yeah. Again, my voice acting is my passion, voice acting is my goal, so I love games where there's voice acting involved, so I can listen to how the best are doing it and sort of learn from them. Games like Baldur's Gate and whatnot. X4 is, like I say, probably the next space game I'm going to get involved in. So I'm waiting for Spaceborne to come out next year. Keeping an eye on that. That looks like it's going to be a fun game. I like the idea of building your own ship. That's very cool. What do you voice act? Well, it's on the Stefan Sounds Good voice channel. It's in the description below this stream. I haven't yet, obviously, like I say, it's my dream to do it, so I haven't yet gotten it. I haven't gotten any credits yet. But I'm working towards it. So hopefully next year I'll start applying for, my first voice acting jobs. But, my voice has lent itself
We're approaching
fairly
Body
well
B3.
to
This one's a high
the
metal content
Warhammer
world. Gravity
universe
is 0.15 G.
as
Surface temperature is 109
chaplain
degrees
or
Celsius.
captain type person, or an inquisitor of sorts. And then around that, I just kind of experiment and play around. I'm just trying to broaden my horizons. I'm playing around with sci-fi commanders. I'm playing around with anti-heroes. Just kind of learning, just trying to expand my repertoire as much as possible. I don't want to be a Warhammer one-trick pony. But as much as I love the verse, I do want to improve and get as much experience as I can. But it's always been something I've loved as a kid and never really thought about until recently. But, many people have said my voice is really good and that I should maybe think about doing something with it and, audiobooks or whatever. And I have no problems with audiobooks, but I've loved video games ever since I was a kid. And, God, how awesome would it be, huh? To voice act a video game? That would be such a dream. Alright, Wolves. At 9 o'clock UK, which is in 10 minutes, I'll definitely do a hard stop on the stream. I've nearly finished engineering this ship, but I really should get going at 9. Long day ahead tomorrow. So, landing in manually, as per. Just a second. I'll cast my eyes back onto the stream chat in just a second. Lovely.
We have docked. Respect his rest.
Yeah, I've seen some people do voice acting in some of
here,
my other
we should top up our
games.
inputs
Some
and pick up
I
our
like
fighter
are
crew.
just okay, but plus for effort. Yeah. You know, it's. I mean, I'd really appreciate it if you had the chance all the time to check it out. It would mean a lot to me. Like I say, the link is for your convenience in the description underneath the stream. But right now, I'm kind of just, you know, like I say, in Warhammer. I did a lot of videos for Warhammer. The Warhammer universe. I love the Warhammer universe. The Grimdark universe is so cool. Obviously, I would never love to be in it in real life.
Still waiting on
but
those
it's
limpets
a
and a fighter
cool
crew.
universe to voice act, you know, and plus it suits the British accent quite nicely. I'm also will be learning other accents like the standard American accent and then regional American accents just for the sake of expanding my repertoire and having more exposure and viability for more mainstream roles. Also to work a little bit on the RP accent, so you know that would just be basically, you know, your more clear English accent, you know, one that's a little bit less obvious.
Still waiting
so
on
to
those
speak, you
limpets
know.
and a fighter crew.
Not necessarily very posh, but also very clear, you know, RP. And just different roles. Like I say, I'm just trying to expand it now. You know, I could do like, you know, standard military commander, you know, kind of Call of Duty-esque, you know, Ghost or Captain Price. You know, it depends really on the energy of the voice that you're giving, right? You know, just that kind of thing. But you know, I feel like I also have a wealth of experience, life experience to draw from emotionally. Not to say I'm better than actors at all. I'm not claiming that by any stretch of the imagination. But I certainly have my own experiences to draw from. What am I doing tomorrow? I am very busy looking for a full-time job at the moment. So I am just, you know, applying for work here and there. So busy with that. And this will be my last stream of the year. So it's a perfect time that you've caught me. And I'm glad that you dropped by as well. Yeah. So tomorrow I won't be on stream. I'll be very busy, and same on Thursday. That's why. And basically from Thursday, I'm very much on holiday. So
still
you know,
waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Stream. But I will be back. Hopefully, depending on if I get a job by January, I'll have to see how that all plays in, because voice acting is ultimately going to be my focus. And how much time I have over the weekdays, I have yet to see. Yeah. My accent wouldn't fit in games. I have the Irish accent. I love it. I like to play with it, but I'm still figuring it out. You know, it's there is a big difference between Irish and Northern Irish, as I'm sure you know. As you obviously know. So I'm trying to practice each one. I love the accent, so I just play around with. I've been playing around with it since
still waiting on those
as long as I
limpets
can
and a
remember.
fighter crew.
But for inspiration, I like to listen to Rory McIlroy, especially because I used to play a lot of golf back in the day. Rory would be like my perfect Northern Irish accent, and then for the standard sort of Irish accent, I like to. It's not really standard, but The Guard is hilarious. The film The Guard. I'm sure you heard of it. Brendan Gleeson. He's from Galway, you know. So I like to listen to the Galway accent, Dublin. I still need to listen to a little bit more, but yeah, Irish is a lot of fun for me.
Still
it's a
waiting on
great
those
accent.
limpets and a fighter crew.
Definitely one of my favorite accents out there. You could maybe work as a Discord spy on other people's squadrons. That would be amazing. Can you imagine? Yeah, if you get an American accent, you're just basically in anywhere you need to be, accent-wise. Right, before I forget, let me do what I'm here to do, which is Celine Jean. Just give me a second. So I need to do thermal resistant armor here. Thermal resistant armor with Celine. Just give me a second. I'm away from the chat for the time being. Just give me a minute.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Okay. And we're going to put layered plating as the effect after this. Layered plating. Okay, and layered plating. That's interesting, really? Okay.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
100% layered plating. That is such a strange thing to do. Really? Let me just double check this. PTN mining bill. I'm using the PTN mining bill. So let me just double check. Prismatic, alright, yes. Reactor surface, composite, layered plating. Yeah, thermal resistant layered plating. Okay, well, that's cool. So we can get rid of Celine Jean now. Layered plating, cool. In which case, all we've got to do is now effectively head back to Lei Chung, but that'll be off stream. Let me just confirm that I've got it.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Lovely. Right. Let me head back to... the YouTube channel. There we go. Do you live in a big town or city? Do you to find jobs for Christmas? I'm from London. But it is I'm basically looking for full-time work at the moment. So something that I can comfortably not have to worry about pay. You know, I don't have to worry about any of that. And then in the background, after work and whatnot, potentially, you know, if I don't have time during the weekdays, then on weekends.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Work on voice acting as a primary, and then if I have time, continue streaming. But voice acting will very much take precedence. I'm trying to output 3 clips a week. I've already got this week's prepped and scheduled, so tomorrow is the next clip, and Thursday is the 3rd clip as per usual. Monday is basically trying to showcase the different strengths I have at the moment for my voice, baritone, bass, British. Wednesdays is Warhammer, which is currently where a lot of my subscribers come from. A lot of people like my Warhammer voices.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
And Thursday is focused around getting out of my comfort zone, so to speak. So doing genres that maybe I typically wouldn't be doing. Yeah. What time do you stream at? So typically I aim to stream, depends on, like, if while I'm not working, I'll aim to stream around about 5-ish is usually when I start streaming. UK, 5-6 UK. If I get a job, depends on what time I finish the job and what time I finish lunch, dinner. But then at that stage, stream might be for an hour, max 2. You know, my priority will be getting good sleep,
Still
getting a
waiting
good
on those
night's
limpets
rest,
and a fighter crew.
And voice acting. But you know, like say, make sure that you are on the Discord. Make sure you check the Discord link below in the description. I will post when I'm next on stream there. Also, that you have the what's what's it called? The notifications button hit if you subscribed. By the way, if anyone has subscribed today, a huge thank you to all of you who have subscribed. Annoyingly, notifications haven't turned on, so I didn't hear any notification sounds. But thank you very much to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. Your support does mean a great deal. And liking the video also means a huge deal. Sharing with any of your friends, you know, let's grow the wolf pack together.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Thank you, Edie. I know. Just to slowly close it out, because it is now past 9 o'clock UK, and I should round out the stream now slowly but surely. Do also check out the donations link if you're interested, but most importantly, please check out my voice acting channel, as I've been talking with you, Pyro. But for everyone else who've been listening, do check out that my voice acting channel. Stefan Sounds Good. It is my it's my passion, it's my goal, it's my life ambition is to become a voice actor. So do check it out. Let me know what you think. Show me some support there. It'll go such a long way.
Still waiting
and
on those
I'd
limpets
appreciate
and a
to see
fighter
you
crew.
there. Wolves. It has been a pleasure to stream for you this year. 2025 has been a great year, a lovely start to the channel. We have 40 subscribers at the moment. Just before, I'm going to say goodbye to you, this one individually, if for those of you who've messaged in the chat, just closing out the, you know, like not a prepared speech, but just something I'm trying to put together. Wolves, 2025 has been a fantastic year for us. You know, we've started a month ago, really, and we have 40 subscribers before the start of this stream. So, you know, it's meant so much to me, your support.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Your presence in the den every single time. You know, I've thoroughly enjoyed talking to each and every one of you, and just having you even lurking, you know, if I can provide that calm atmosphere for you, or sometimes that intelligent and dangerous atmosphere for you when we're in combat or when we're getting involved, you know, that's what I'm here to provide. And I hope you enjoy that atmosphere. You know, I'm not the type of streamer that shouts and, you know, creates all kinds of content for the sake of it. I just play at my pace. And I know that you know, that's what some of you are here for, so I really appreciate that. To all of the subscribers this
Still
year
waiting on those
who've
limpets
joined
and
the
a fighter
Wolfpack,
crew.
thank you so much. Your love and presence is felt. Let's take it into next year. Fingers crossed. Touching wood. Fingers crossed. Let's start strong. Let's see how it goes in terms of streaming and work. Fingers crossed I'll get a job. But voice acting is very much where I would super appreciate your support. So on both channels, let's get it going. To everyone who's liked, commented after the videos, commented during stream, subscribed, shared, joined my Discord, subscribe to my Instagram and my TikTok are not really, like, I haven't created clips for them as much. I just don't have the time. So apologies.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
For donations, for subscribing to my voice acting channel, guys, your support is amazing, and thank you so much to each and every one of you. I hope each and every one of you has a phenomenal Christmas, whether you celebrate it or not. You know, the Christmas holidays are the holidays nonetheless, so I hope you have a wonderful close of the 2025 year and a phenomenal start to the 2026 year. I look so forward to seeing each and every one of you back. And how many times have I said each and every one of you? It's probably a bingo card at this stage. I look forward to seeing you all in the new year of 2026. You know, I have a lot of positivity for that year, and I mean, it's been
Still
a phenomenal year for me,
and
2025, and I hope it has been for you. If it hasn't, let's turn it around. 2026, let's get it going strong. Zoko, great stream. Zero, see you next time. Pyroplasm07, have fun, guys, in game. Check out my squad if anyone wants in. Absolutely, check him out. It's been a pleasure talking to you, Pyro. It's been a pleasure talking to you, Zok. All the best with your voice acting, and thanks for your support in the voice acting. And to everyone, Rebecca and Julian in the beginning, for helping me sort out my my issues with the mic. Love is very much felt. This is Xerowolf. It's been a pleasure having you all on board with me.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Okay, Edie, thank you. Zorko, happy holidays, Zero. Happy holidays, Zorko, and a pleasure to you all. I've been Xerowolf. You guys have been the Wolf Pack. And in the den, we are always stronger together. But we're also strong when we go out at it solo. Calm, intelligent, dangerous gameplay. 2025, it has been a pleasure. 2026, we look forward to seeing you around the corner. Good night, Wolves, and see you next year.
Still waiting on those limpets and a fighter crew.
Prospectors rest control. All craft vessel on the move. Until next time.